So what's the difference between EMF, Wi-Fi, RF, all this stuff? What's the difference? What does this all mean? Basically, if we go to that chart again, each one of these things, like Wi-Fi, is coming in really high level radiation, right? So the radio and then Wi-Fi and things that go higher and higher and higher and higher. And basically, the wave travels like this if it's a low frequency, but if it's like that, it's a high frequency. And what we've done is we've polluted all these high frequency zones in the electromagnetic field with unnatural frequencies. We believe, for example, that the human is only operating between 0 and 30 hertz or 40 hertz, which is relatively low frequency, so that it's okay to pollute the high frequency areas. And we don't know. We don't know. For example, Wi-Fi, as you're going to see here, let's just look at Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is coming in, let's see right there, 2.45 gigahertz, which is really high, like it's billions of times per second. That's what a gigahertz is, means billions of times per second. You're like this zapper, normal radiation coming out of the earth, 15 hertz. Zapper, 15 hertz, 33 hertz, normal radiation coming out of the earth. Here's a big one. This is amazing to me how many people don't know this. You know your brain waves? How many people have heard about brain waves? How many people want that sauna? Your brain waves, this blows my mind, are the same as the Earth's EMF field. They're the Schumann resonance. It's the Earth's own waves. How are you going to get your brain going if you're not even connected to the Earth? It's impossible. So everything starts going out. So we turn wacko because we're not connected to the Earth, because that entrains us to the natural frequencies like alpha and theta. You've all heard this before, haven't you? They're the same. I just found this out from like looking across different books and research and stuff, and I was like, how come nobody's talking about this? Like, if we're not connected directly to Earth, how do we entrain our body to activate genius? It's so hard, and it makes so much sense. Like, you want to activate genius, just get on the Earth. Like, this is grounded, so if I touch this, I'm suddenly smarter instantly. My brain waves work better, I'm getting the right frequencies, everything gets entrained, everything's better, it's nicer, it's easier. That's the power of grounding. Grounding is so critical for your brain. It causes instantaneous changes in your left brain too, right? It's where the right brain, what's going on there? That's the creative side. The left brain, that's the analytical side. As soon as you ground yourself, your left brain goes, whoo, powers down. Right brain doesn't change, but your left brain does. Isn't that interesting? That's the research that Clint Ober's brought to bear. That as soon as you ground yourself, left brain changes, right brain doesn't. Do we have a left brain dominant world or right brain dominant? What do you think? Could it have something to do with shoes? Could the answer be right underneath our feet? Never know. So the intensity is low, but just this is what I wanted to bring up for you here. What's happening is we're getting trillions of times above the natural background levels in that part of the EM spectrum. Remember that whole spectrum? Let's find the spectrum. Where is it? Well, we're going to have to go back. Hold on. Blink. Remember this whole spectrum here? Let's go back here. So in certain areas, like in radio, we're getting like trillions of times. It's like over here, where forever it's been here. So we assume that that might be harmful. That's possible. We don't know, but that's what's happening. That's what I'm trying to get to here. So these really high frequencies, again, you're normally 0.30 hertz, 0.40 hertz. That's what you naturally emanate, meaning that you have pulsations coming out of you like pulsations that come out of the Earth that are relatively low frequency. What's a hertz? It's a cycle per second. So 15 hertz means 15 cycles per second. Or 30 cycles per second is 30 hertz or 33 hertz. These things are like gigahertz. That means 300 billion hertz. Let's just do that real quick. 30 hertz or 300 billion hertz. Now the Earth itself, like this thing right here, oh God. This thing's amazing for pushing away off low frequency, as we're going to see here in a second. It's amazing. Pushes it right off of you. But when you're dealing with 300 billion hertz, that's when you've got to grab someone like Dr. Marshall and say, dude, I need help. We need gadgets, we need something. because the earth can't react quickly enough to push it off of you. Right? When I'm grounded here on this, I'm strengthening my own electromagnetic field. That's great. But the earth will react intelligently if you're getting hit by like this stuff right here. Watch. Okay, you want to do this? It's time to do this, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just show you what I'm getting hit by. Just by standing here. I'm going to take my shoes off because they're grounded. I don't want anybody to say that anything weird is going on. So I'm completely ungrounded right now, right? I'm not touching any, like, grounded anything. So we're just going to see what I'm going to be getting hit by right here. Watch this. So I've got a little thing here, so I'm going to connect on. This is going to show me how much radiation is hitting me. Okay, now we're going to zoom in on this. Watch this. Now you can see the big harmonic right there. What's that one? See that? That's 60 hertz right there. Why is it 60 hertz? Because the electricity is all at 60 hertz. Now watch what happens here. Touching the light. Watch this. I'm going to turn it off. Watch this. Didn't change at all. If you turn your lights off, it does not change anything. Watch. Turn it on. Turn it off. You're still getting fried. Wire coming through your, like if I just touch, watch what happens here. Watch this. Now I'm touching the wire. But now watch when I ground myself. This is an oscilloscope. It's telling me what's happening in all these cycles. Now watch again. I'm going to get off the bed. And that's just one surface. If I put more, it's going to go better. Watch. If I touch here, boom, it knocks it out. See how that 60 hertz spike, see how bad that is? See how much it knocks it out, quiets it out? Now I'm going to show you on voltage. See what I'm getting hit by right there? That's 2.7 volts. 2.8 volts. Okay, there we go. Watch this. 3 millivolts. Watch. 2.6 volts. 4.3 millivolts. And it will keep going down if I just stay here long enough. Now if I sit here like that, watch. Keeps going down. If I just get on like this, like that. Okay. Should go to 0. If I touch this to the bed, it will go to 0. That's volts. So the field, it doesn't have to actually touch me. Just that light is emitting a field. I'm right here. I'm getting hit by 2 volts. 1 volt now. Let me get closer. Now it's, jumped up to 3 volts. It depends. I mean, there's so many wires around here. You don't know exactly how hot everything is. So it's hitting the field. And that is what we don't know the effects of. But we suspect from the research that it's corrosive. It's increasing a charge on us. Okay, thanks, Shane. So what the dirty electricity is, or the EMF pollution, again, what it is, it's all this crap that's unnatural, that was never there before, that's background radiation. And it's defined as unnatural radiation and the harmonics of unnatural radiation beyond normal background radiation noise. But how are we going to make our computers work? Is there, what about that? Like, we got to like drive the car. We need this electromagnetic field, or do we? Do we need it to operate technology? That's what's going to come next.